Good afternoon, everyone. Our topic is all about the advantages or disadvantages of the new technology. It means you have to consider all the possible aspects that you think give the negative impact to the environment or into the human being. We have two groups, which is the positive side, the white side, and then the black side, which is the negative side. All you have to do is stating the fact about the topic that you assign. And before we start, we have to make a rule. Rule number one, don't speak any harsh words or foul words towards your opponent or else you will be disqualified. And rule number two, if any one of you agree to the opposite side, then the debate is over. Okay, let's start the debate. First argument, the positive side.
Good afternoon, everyone. We are the positive side. Our opinions, and ideas is all about advantages. The new technology to our life, to the environment. Here's our first argument or opinions. Because of the new technology, our transportation of goods and services is much easier than before. Even we are going to travel to school, work, or attend meetings. Less time because we had a new transportation like cars, airplane, motorcycle, boat, and etc. Compared before when he had only kalesa or padyak.
The first argument of the negative side.
Good afternoon, everyone. We are the negative side, so it means we have to defend that the new technology have negative effect to the human being into our environment. So here our first counter argument. Because of the transportation, vehicles or ecosystem become polluted. The black smoke that contained chemical that came from different types of the transportation can cause harm to the ecosystem.
Second argument of the positive side.
In terms of communication, we can easily communicate to the different parts of the world using laptop, cell phone, tablet, or computer. We can no longer to make a long letter and wait a few days until the letter arrives to receive the recipient. And to wait another days until we receive the reply letter because for now just a few seconds, we can easily hear the voice and see the face of our loved ones. And another that we can talk to.
The counter argument of the negative side.
Because of the new gadgets that we have right now, a lot of people suffer illness. Direct contact to that kind of gadget give effect to the human health because of the radiation and even the eyes. It can cause blindness, especially to those who have prolonged contact or long hours of use.
The third argument of the positive side.
Because of the new technology, we can easily make a deal to the different people using cell phone or laptop. In short, it serves a best way to connect to a global or widened market. It becomes very helpful not only for all businessmen, but also for the country because it gives opportunity or employment to the other people.
Counter argument of the negative side.
According to the research, when the internet becomes popular, there's a lot of cases that some of the people experience are victimized by the pyramid scam. All the victim was convincing of rapid increase of their money if they try to invest, and it turns out that is all of love, a big one, and that case still rising even until now.
The fourth argument of the positive side.
Because of the new technology, we can easily search the news, sports, entertainment, business, and even our projects.
Counter argument of the negative side.
Because of the new technology, a lot of students become lazy. Why? Because they depend on the internet information if they had a project. Most of their ideas or explanation came from the internet. They never spend time to study on it. Unlike before, the students goes
go to the school, public library to search and do their projects with their own ideas. Second, in recent time, they refer to take pictures of the information they could. Rather than copying into their notebook, take note when we have trying to jot down just most of the information was sink into our mind. My answer to the second argument was since the most of the news about sports, entertainment, business, etc. was already on the internet, okay? Some of the people can no longer buy a magazine, which can cause downfall of the magazine industry. If that happen, some of the people can lose their job.
The argument of the positive side.
Because of the new technology now, we had appliances that can preserve the food. Example, refrigerator, it can help to avoid the vegetable, meat, and fruits to be rotten or having a foul smell or odor. In short, it can save the food and minimize to be wasted.
Counter argument of the negative side.
But most of the appliances that we use have negative impact in our health. For example, the refrigerator. Why? Frozen products was invented or become popular in our society because we had refrigerator who serves as the storage of any frozen products that contain preservatives that is not applicable or good to our health. Some studies said that most of the disease like cancer, kidney failure, heart problems, and diabetes are caused of the food that we eat, especially those who have a high content of preservatives. Second, did you know that refrigerator and even other appliances like electric fan, aircon, television, etc. have impact to our environment that heat that they produce absorbed in the atmosphere which contributed in the changes of the weather which is the climate change.
Positive side argument.
We can deny the fact that because of the new technology that we have right now, a lot of tasks become easier to do. For example, the laundry work. Even though we had a lot of soil clothes, if you use washing machine, with is the result of the technology, you can easily finish our laundry in just a or aside from the while you are doing the laundry, you can also wash the dishes, clean your home. In short, you can multitask and save time, and unlike before, your time is spent in doing your laundry all day.
Counter argument of the negative side.
Aside from the impact that washing machine had impact to the environment, it also had negative impact to the people. Why? Because when we have washing machines, some of the people don't know how to wash the clothes properly when they start to use their hands because they depend on the machine. Second, the machine of their body was limited. Third, most of the machine have their limit like washing machine, they cannot wash the clothes properly if it is already a hard stain.
Positive side argument.
During our election day, the operation was convenient and easy unlike before. Then we need to wait for 1 to 3 days to be able to know the result of the election process. And that is because of a new technology.
Counter argument of the negative side.
Today, a lot of transactions are done in the computer world, which actually have a weak point since they all contains a program that can be manipulated, hacked, or destroyed. Meaning, since all the computer's operation was running because of the program, there's a possibility that it can be hacked or manipulated by others, especially those persons that have a highly knowledge about it. Why? Because program technique can be learned in the computer school. Once the technology evolved, the learning was evolving or upgrading also. Did you notice that some cases that even in a bank operation, still conflict was arise? They had a best programmer, but
we can deny the fact that most of their customers lost their money to their account.
Positive side argument.
If we are going to make an exercise or lose body weight, all we have to do is to watch the different techniques of exercises online, and if we want to relax after hourly of work, we can watch different entertainment online like K-pop, BTS, or K-drama for free, less hassle, and very convenient while at home.
Counter argument of the negative side.
One of the negative impact of the new technology was most of the youth become addicted to use a cell phone because of the different applications like Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, the gaming site, etc. These applications are the main reason why they had a lot of exposure to gadgets, which is not good for the health. The long hours of exposure, every day, the radiation to their body is continuously increasing. Second, their body become weak and prone to having a disease since most of their time was spending in sitting and lying instead of doing household chores that serve as an exercise to their body. Third, most of the youth suffer cyberbullying because of too much exposure to social media that can lead to stress, depression, and worse, committing suicide. This is my response to the second argument. Because of the new technology, we actually forgot that we need to prioritize first our own actor or actresses, the singer and the dancer that we have. Why? Because when their projects become success and become famous, it gives honor to our country and also gives opportunity to reach or make projects to the Hollywood, and of course it contributes also to increase the budget of the country through taxes.
Because of the new technology, there's a lot of opportunity that open up to the people, like for example, having a job like online business. Some of the transaction in the business was done online, like food delivery services, products delivery, and others. Since we are in a new technology, the advertisement of the business or products are now easy. You can post it online without paying for the advertisement.
Counter argument of the negative side.
We heard a lot of news that some of the Filipinos was scammed in terms of buying products online. When the customer order online products, that information that was given by the seller is the product have high quality and short, original, but when it was delivered, it was the opposite. It's just an imitation, meaning it's not the actual products that you ordered.
Positive side argument.
The equipment used by our farmers nowadays was created and invented because of the new technology that we had. Result planting of the rice root crops or vegetables is now easy even in the time of harvesting.
Counter argument of the negative side.
Because of the new equipment that was used in farming, a lot of ordinary people losing their jobs when their job is only planting of rice or harvesting rice, vegetable, and fruit. Second, the fertilizer and pesticides have high chemical content that is harmful for the human body, animals, and to the environment.
The 11th argument of the positive side.
Industrial building and mining industry was all built because of new technology. It gives a lot of employment to the people, help the country to grow because business pay taxes to the government.
The last counter argument.
This is the last opinion for the topic. Some of the agricultural lands converted into industrial, resulting some of the farmers losing their land and their way of living become harder since the agricultural land was converted into industrial. The supply of rice, fruits, root crops, and etc. is not enough to sustain the needs of the people. Result, shortage supply of goods that can cause inflation.
My answer to the second argument, mining industries and use advanced technology to cutting down the trees and digging under. That's why a lot of forests become denuded, result flash flood, soil erosion, pollution, and the animal losing their home or habitat. Ecosystem was started to become imbalances, which is not good to all living things because it can cause tragedy.
Before Miss Erica give her conclusion, I have a question to the group. And that is, if you choose to live, would you rather live in a world with new technology or without technology? And why?
Well, since we are already experienced the advantage of new technology in modern, well, we must say that we prefer to live with no technology for a reason that we can't deny the fact that because of the new technology that we had right now, all the operation in the society was now convenient, easy, and less hassle. Everything was organized. We can save time, effort, and money. Aside from the technology is one of the stepping stone to have a progressing country. If we want to be grow, if want to adapt, if want to be update, then new technology is the new answer.
We choose to live in a world without no technology. Why? First, the environment is safe, no pollution. Second, the food is organic, natural. There is no prevention. Third, people are not naturally healthy. We had used very good lifestyle since they eat vegetables and their whole body was used in performing tasks, meaning we live in a world with a healthy body and mind, and that is all matters because for us, life is more important than any other thing.
My conclusion, since all of us here already live in a world with new technology, it means we had no choice but to go on with the flow. We need to adapt for every changes that may happen to be able to relate or to grow, because if we resist or ignore the changes, we are left behind. We cannot achieve any progress if we still stuck in the past. But it doesn't mean that we need to learn or enhance our knowledge to new technology that we had to improve skills, but we must observe and be attentive for the negative effect to our health and to the ecosystem. We don't need to stand still and do nothing, since we are all part of the society.
We are the positive side. Opinions.
Our transport.
Of their idea or
Right? Right? The equipment of agreement of the positive side.
A lot of forests become flood.
Counter argument of the negative side.
but most of the clientele